everyone, today is Wednesday, and I don't know about you guys, but I am really excited that some of us have been back in the gym. I personally love being back there. I've missed seeing some of your faces, so that has been great. With that said, let's talk about what we're doing today. Today we're going to be reestablishing a 1 rep max back squat. After that, you are then going to do 3 sets of 10 good mornings. Those will be weighted good mornings, nothing too incredibly heavy on there. We're just really working on kind of that range of motion there. Then 3 sets of 10 tempo squats. On those tempo squats, you're going to be going down for 3 seconds and then exploding back up at the top. The weight that you'll be using for those tempo squats is going to be 50% of the 1 rep max that you established today. So before I get into some movement standards for this, I just kind of wanted to remind all of you that some of us haven't had the opportunity to do a lot of heavy lifting. So be easy on yourself today. You're going to really important today that you listen to your body. If it doesn't feel good, don't keep increasing weight. Like I said, a lot of us have probably, I know we're all very anxious to get back to lifting some of the weights that we were putting up prior to quarantine, but I just want you guys to all be really mindful that some of those weights probably aren't going to be as attainable as they were before today. So just don't beat yourself up about it. Just take your time and make sure that you're lifting correctly. All right? So let's talk about some movement standards. If you will be doing this at home, you are going to be needing to take this off of a rack. I highly recommend that you have spotters. And if you don't have spotters, then you need to be really well versed on how to bail correctly, okay? If you're unsure on how to bail correctly, then you need to find spotters, okay? All right, so you'll be taking it off the rack. You want to kind of guarantee, make sure that your setup is the same every time. I'll usually look at the rack, kind of find my hand placement, slide my head underneath the bar, and then from there you will lift it off. You don't want to take too many steps back, just 1 or 2 enough to clear that rack. From here, you're going to want to make sure that you're keeping that chest up. You're going to drive those hips back, working on necessary to get that hip crease below knee crease, and then extending all the way back up at the top, okay? As far as point of reference, a lot of times people will ask me where they should be looking when doing this. You kind of want to just have a neutral gaze. I don't want you looking up and I don't want you looking down, okay? It's just really important that we're keeping that chest up, we're driving those knees out of the hole and throughout the whole movement on the way back up, okay? All right, good mornings. For these, you can take them off of a rack if you would like to. Foot placement on these, you want to make sure that your feet are kind of in that jumping position. From here, what you're going to do, maintaining a nice neutral spine and neck, you are going to extend those hips back. My knees are soft here. I'm going to go down to the point where I feel a stretch and then all the way back up at the top, okay? I don't want you going any further than the point of feeling a stretch on these. I want you to take your time on them, and like I said, make sure that you've got nice soft knees for those. Your knees, your legs aren't locked out here, and that your head isn't craning up through this movement. Make sure that you're creating a nice flat kind of neck area for that whole movement, all right? The tempo squats. Like I said, you are going to be basing these off of today's 1 rep max. It may feel light, and that's fine. I do not want you basing it off of a previous 1 rep max should that number be heavier than the one you put up today, okay? For those, you're just going to do a 3 seconds down, so you'll count yourself down, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, then back up, okay? Pretty simple there on that one. Like I said, things I'm going to be looking for or hoping to see are going to be that we're getting that hip crease below knee crease. I'm keeping my chest up through the movement and the weight in the heels, all right? If you don't have a rack at home, then come see me tonight. I will be there all night, and I would love to see some more of your happy faces. All right, have a good one, guys.